Thank you for taking the time to listen to my video. I am creating this video to discuss the importance of visual elements on the websites of all businesses. In Module 6, the author states, website visual communication is extremely strategic. People surf the internet at such high speeds, a website has to visually attract the viewer's eyes instantaneously. Not only that, it needs to use visuals that attract the right target audience. Websites needs to consider several things when setting up a homepage to communicate quickly and effectively with the target audience. The author continues by discussing what a medical facility website should look like, in that it should be clean, straight lines included, open white spaces, and perhaps blue coloring. Each of these components appeals to the patients in different ways. The first two examples that I have displayed each have clean straight lines, open white spaces, and simple designs. The simplicity of the designs reduces the stress that complex and overwhelming designs put on the viewers that come to the site. Both of the websites incorporate shades of blue, which creates a calming appearance. Landra discusses the laws of perceptual organization and how they relate to the visual elements on each of these examples. Similarity is, like elements, those that share characteristics are perceived as belonging together. Elements can share likeliness in shape, texture, color, or direction. Dissimilar elements tend to separate from like elements. In the examples that I use, they are each using this component. Poonam describes website interactivity in his article with the following statement. Interactive designs are complete experiences of doing stuff that engages users with web pages whilst the user is going through the information displayed on the website. This is what makes these examples stand out. The use of interactivities woven very creatively within the website content makes them successful in capturing user attention. Interactive designs can include the different social media tabs that are alongside the website pages, maps that cause the individual to click on the image to see it closer, and various tabs that require the viewer to click on the topic. For example, in the examples that I chose, there is a map that shows the location of the hospital, various tabs, and options to find a provider and location near you. Continuity, another component of the laws of perceptual organization, is described as perceived visual paths or connections, actual or implied, among parts. Elements that appear as a continuation of previous elements are perceived as linked, creating an impression of movement. MindTools explains that if you put a graph or a chart and suddenly everything makes sense. Graphs and charts help people understand data quickly. Whether you want them to make a comparison, show a relationship, or highlight a trend, they help the audience see what you are talking about. The trouble is there are so many different types of charts and graphs that it's difficult to know which one to choose. The use of data and charts in various websites allows businesses to share certain statistics that will impress their viewers and cause them to trust the company. There are many ways that the use of graphs and charts can help to attract the viewers to facts and points that you are trying to make. Module 6 states, in the business world, we need to be aware of which type of graphics will send the most efficient message and which will appeal to our audience. Balancing visuals with textual information is important. One thing to always keep in mind is that we have to lead our audience visually to retrieve information as quickly as possible. By using images of people smiling or being outdoors, it gives the idea that if I do go to that healthcare facility, I will be happy and healthy. The images that are used are extremely important in sending a certain message to the viewers. The images are eye-catching, and they are typically the first thing that the viewer will see when they click on your website. Visual organization, simplicity, use of graphs and charts, and visual images are all important when designing a website. These factors are especially important in setting yourself apart from other companies that are similar to yours.